Hello, everybody. It's Paul Neeson with the Real Life Health Show, and I cannot explain enough in words how amazing I feel eating a raw vegan diet. And I hear all these people talking about on these videos about having to eat this way or that way and everything else. And I promise you, I have so much more energy than any of those people. And I haven't realized this until recently that something I'm doing here is special, and you can do it too. And basically, I have a friend that's moving, and he's more than 10 years younger than I am, and he's moving. And I went to go help him, and I was doing so much more than him. I went to sleep later than him. I got up earlier than him, and this guy's fairly a young, healthy man, and I'm thinking. Maybe he's not healthy. I don't know what to think. But then I called somebody up to come get some furniture when we were helping him move, and they were like, they can't get there because they got to get to sleep. They got to get up 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I had to get up earlier than that, and I was fine being awake late at night. And I'm not saying any of this to boast. I'm saying this to tell you as a living testament and an example for the raw vegan diet that it works and the amount of energy I have. And I want to tell you a story of when I first got into this many, many years ago. When I first wrote my book in 2000, The Raw Life, Becoming Natural in an Unnatural World. There was a fellow I interviewed, Dr. Fred Bishy. Today, he's 89 years old, and he has a tremendous amount of energy. He's doing great. And he's been on a 100% raw vegan diet for over 60 years. But when I met him back then and I interviewed him and I ordered my books, I said, the truck pulled up to my house. It was 80 boxes of books. I think they were 30 pounds each, or 33 pounds each box, 80 boxes. And these two big guys come out of the truck. And I lived on a 4-story walk up in Brooklyn, New York. And need help with the books. And they said, we'll help you out. I went up, took a box, ran up there, came back down, took another box, ran back down, and they were struggling with one box, walking up these steps. And they were big guys. I mean, I don't mean fat big, they were big. And they were literally struggling, sweating profusely, and I was running back and forth. After doing like 2 or 3 boxes, they gave up. They said, we can't do this. So here I was doing it myself, and I gave Dr. Fred Bishy a call. And he came right away, helped me get them up, didn't sweat at all. He did a great job. And I just have to, I can't not talk about this. I mean, the amount of energy you have on eating a healthy diet and living a healthy lifestyle, it's just unreal how great I feel physically. I just got out of the gym. And the amazing thing is, just like Dr. Fred Bishy told me a long time ago, you don't need a lot of food. I'm doing intermittent fasting, and I'm watching other videos of people that are saying, well, you can't get enough calories in a raw vegan diet, or you're not going to get enough protein, or such, this, and this. And it's just amazing how good I feel. And I eat simple mono meals for the most part. Whenever I eat a recipe or something like that, I just don't feel as well. The intermittent fasting, not eating a lot, that's the term we call today, but my book, The Daylight Diet, talks about this. One of the keys I want to say is getting enough sleep. And I always talk about this, but you can't eat the standard American diet, or you can't eat even most diets out there and get enough sleep. This is why so many people today need coffee and things like that to stay awake. Because the more you eat and the more processed it is, the more work it takes your body to digest that food. And the more work that your body's using, the more energy is it using, and the more sleep you're going to require. There's simply, because of today's busy world, not enough time to get 10 hours sleep a night on an average basis. Even 8 hours is questionable for some people because they're so busy. But they need the proper amount of sleep. So you got 2 answers. 3 answers. One answer is to get enough sleep and put that as a priority, which should be great. Another answer is not get enough sleep and take some kind of stimulant, like a energy drink or coffee or something else. Not the healthiest idea. And then finally, the greatest thing, and what I do is I eat less, and I don't use as much energy, so I don't require as much sleep to get enough sleep. So I find myself getting enough sleep and needing a lot less than the average person that's eating too much food, too processed food, too often, too much, and too late. So that's one of the keys right there. You either get enough sleep, or make enough hours for the sleep you need, or reduce the amount of hours of sleep you need. Not that you want, not what you can get by on, that you need. And I have more energy now than I've ever had in my whole life. I just turned 48 years old, and I honestly have more energy now than I've ever had in my life. I'm just as strong as I've always been, and I just feel amazing on this way of eating. And it's not difficult to do it. Get my book, The Raw Life, or just start eating more fruits and vegetables. And remember, health doesn't begin with what we add to our diet. It begins what you eliminate. Eliminate the things that are creating the problem. The problem will continue to go away. Don't get so confused and complicated by all these people giving you all these formulas and these techniques and everything else. Eating too much fat, eating too much sugar, and all that. No, eat fruits and vegetables. Eat fruits and vegetables. Try to follow them, food combining properly, not process too much. Maybe my energy is from juicing every day. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna go home and have a juice right now. Actually, maybe it is for my sleep, for my spiritual practice, for my juicing. I don't know anyone that feels as good as I feel. People say it. I've said it for years, but I never felt as good as I feel now. And I'm so excited to talk about it and share with other people videos on how to make that happen for yourselves. But it's not difficult. It begins with eliminating the highly processed food in your diet, getting enough sleep, not eating late at night, and eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. 75% of your plate that you're eating food should be raw, ripe, fresh, and organic. At least 75%. So start off there. Get rid of your microwave oven and get a juicer. That's another great tip I want to recommend. And then use the juicer and just eat more fruits and vegetables and less processed food. And you'll show a big difference. And vegan is key. I mean, vegan, no animal products at all. Vegan is key. When I used to ride around town with Dr. Fred Bishy and go on book tours with him, he used to, if he ate something that was processed or wasn't raw, literally he would fall asleep. He'd eat it and he'd fall. I would wake him up. What's wrong? He's like, "You're sleeping." He's like, "Oh, that had cooked food in there, or something was processed in there." And I do some research and find out that was the truth. And you just don't know unless you're making it yourself, growing it yourself, right? For sure. But the body eventually gives you signs to what you're doing to know if something's good or not good, or healthy or not healthy. So uh, that's what we want to get our bodies to do. We want to get our bodies to respond appropriately to what we're doing, because it has an amazing power of adapting. So if you take a cigarette and smoke it, and you've never smoked, you're gonna cough a lot. But eventually, you can work yourself up to a whole pack of cigarettes and not cough while you're smoking. So it has the power of adapting. There was a time I could eat a whole basket of ice cream and not feel sick. Now, if I take 1 tablespoon right away, I'll feel sick. Because now my body's giving me a true response, as opposed to before where it was just adapted to an unhealthy diet, and so on. So let's just do it. Do it. Don't wait for, oh, I got to make a New Year's resolution. The first of the year's coming. Start it now. Start eating more fruits and vegetables, and stop eating late at night. And then just don't eat too much. Get more sleep. Sleep is the greatest thing. It's so much fun. And go exercise and work out. Yes. All right. Hallelujah, everybody. Have a great day. I'm going to make some more videos about juicing and just eating less and living more. Until then, everybody have a great day and a great real life.